Hello everyone. Today my video is on overthinking. This is something that I've learned how to manage for quite some time. I used to be quite the overthinker and my mind would just be full of just jumbled with garbage and negative thoughts and anyone who is an overthinker definitely knows about this. So overthinking creates problems that usually were never there to start with. But sometimes overthinking is caused due to certain unsaid feelings and thoughts. So maybe things that you didn't say but you should have said or wanted to say, and then now you're overthinking it. So one way to get rid of them is to write them down. I know this seems like a chore, but if you write them down, it kind of gets them out, and then it's out of there and on paper. It really does help. Overthinking usually leads to anxiety, and if anyone's had anxiety, we all know this is horrible. It's almost horrific. It's awful. It can ruin certain situations. It can twist things around, and then it makes you worry, constantly worrying. So remember, a thought is only a thought, and a thought can always be changed. The mind creates problems, and usually problems that don't even exist because you're overthinking things. So you're overthinking a problem that's not even there. Most overthinkers, we care way too much, and we worry way too much. And we overthink every tiny little thing. And most overthinkers have a really hard time letting go. Overthinkers are usually indecisive. They usually have insomnia because their brains just won't shut off. So they're constantly overthinking when they should be trying to sleep. So most overthinkers have insomnia and don't really get much sleep at all. We always second guess ourselves constantly. Most overthinkers are constantly second guessing themselves. They worry about things that they said or didn't say. They worry about things that are pretty much out of their control. They're just constantly worrying. Overthinkers have a hard time of letting go of the past, letting go of things they said, letting go of things they didn't say, letting go of certain situations. They usually relive embarrassing moments in their head over and over and over repeatedly. They find it difficult just to let go, and they constantly are reliving their mistakes as well. They take most things personally, and usually when they're not. Most things aren't personal, but overthinkers end up taking everything personally. Most overthinkers criticize themselves a lot, and it's usually always just negative. They're always negative about themselves. I have gone through this, so I know. So when you're overthinking, try to put things into perspective. Will this matter in 6 months? Will this matter in 6 weeks? Will this matter in 6 days? Will this even matter in 6 hours? Forget about being perfect. There's no such thing as being perfect. This will only lead you to feelings of failure. Focus on positive self-talk. So maybe make a list of what you're grateful for. Try reading a book. This will keep your mind occupied. And I did make a list that I wanted to share with you. Just some simple ways to stop overthinking. So I'm gonna just bring this close to the camera and hopefully I can remember and read this. And some simple ways to stop overthinking. You can sleep. Sleeping really does help. Meditate. If you've never tried it, you really should try meditation. It will change your life. I'm not even kidding you. Do something fun or a fun activity that you enjoy doing. Take deep, slow breaths. That helps, like really slow, deep breaths, and then let it out slowly as well. Stay in the present moment. So don't be thinking about the past, the future. Just kind of stay in the moment that you're in. chill out with a good friend. If you're chilling out with a good friend, one that's not going to be negative to be around, just chill, have fun, relax. That always really helps. Think of things that you are thankful for. There's a ton of things to be thankful for. Get out in nature. I cannot even stress this enough. Being in nature, it is therapy itself. And try to switch your negative thoughts to something you appreciate. There is always something to appreciate. Congratulate yourself on your improvements that you're making instead of overthinking how far you have to go. Journal or write your feelings down so you're not storing them mentally inside or internally inside. Get them out on paper so you clear up some space in your mind. Write down outstanding tasks that you have to do so that you can attempt them just one by one, and it won't be so overwhelming just thinking about all the things you have to do. You don't have to do everything. Just write them down and do one at a time, and eventually they're all going to get done. So remember, you cannot change the past. The past no longer exists. It doesn't. It's gone. All we have is right now, this present moment. The future hasn't happened and the past is gone. So just think all we have is right here, right now. You cannot control everything. You cannot. So you need to stop trying to control things. Who cares what people think? Seriously, who cares what people think? It doesn't matter. You do not have to prove anything to anyone. Not one person who is walking this earth do you have to prove anything to. Nothing has power over you unless you allow it. Your mind is a powerful thing, so start to fill it with positive thoughts and positive outcomes instead of negative ones, and your life will start to change. And just believe in yourself, because you are amazing, and you really are. And just start to know that you are instead of not thinking you are. You really are. There's good things about you. And I hope some of these tips help. They did help me. That's why I wanted to share this. And if you come across this, I am just wishing you just so many blessings and just a really amazing, good, happy life. So thank you for watching my video, and many, many, many blessings to you all.